Okay, welcome back to my channel, EzyMentor. So we were discussing these questions, and for the first part of data analysis video, we have discussed the first 7 questions, and in this part, we are going to create charts. So let's move to each of these questions. So next, we need to discuss the 8th question, which is create a histogram using the math score data. So for creating a histogram, we need to go to the data first, click on here and select the entire data by clicking Ctrl Shift down arrow. So the entire data will be selected and we need to go to insert. Click on this small icon over here, so it will direct to the recommended charts, and inside this click on all charts. So now we can see a histogram. Here is an option called histogram. Double click on it and insert the histogram. So here you can change the chart title. So now let me delete this chart title and I'm just resizing this chart. So this is the histograms. This is a histogram for the math score. And I need to align it over here. Okay then. So like this, we can create a histogram. You can adjust the bin widths according to your perspective. Like that, we can adjust colors and chart designs. Everything can be changed. So let me change the chart design to this. Or let me change to another style. Okay. Then, so now we have studied how to create a histogram on Excel and how to create a histogram using the math score data. And next is create a pie diagram. So histogram, the 8th question is over, and 9th question, which is create a pie diagram using the count of students in each district. So we need to create a pie diagram, and the pie diagram should contain number of or count of students in each district. So let's move to insert. So here we have a pivot chart option. Just click on the pivot chart, and here you can see a table or range array is asking which means our data. Select the entire data. Then the location is asked here. We have already clicked on data analysis P16 cell, so don't need to give it again. Click on OK. So here you can see here a pivot table option and a pivot chart field area is given. And our question was to find solution, that to create a pie chart using district, the count of students in each district. Move the district to axis, which means rows, and district to the values. So here the chart is a bar diagram. We need to convert it to a pie diagram. So before converting, our values should be changed to percentage values, because inside a pie chart always should be percentage values. So click on value field settings, then click on here show values as percentage of the grand total. Click on it, then again click on OK. So we can see here all the values has been converted into percentage values. And again come back to the chart and click on pivot chart analyze, and we have a option here. So we have got the bar diagram using the data. We need to convert it to pie chart. The question was to create a pie chart. So how to create the pie chart is right click on the chart area. So you can see change chart type. So using this option you can change the chart style, chart type to pie. Click on pie. So now the chart is converted to pie diagram. And resize the chart and place the chart over the right side of this table. Also you can move the, sorry, you can change the title and you can change the designs also. So always a pivot chart is mainly or a pie chart is mainly usually we are plotting using the percentage values. It should be reminded always because the values, the pie chart is made using 360-degree angle. So the values should be in a percentage. And now the chart is displayed here. So next question is create a bar plot using count of male and female. Again the same method, give the number 10, then start doing insert, go to pivot chart, click on pivot chart, and here the table or range is asked. We need to select the entire data. So select the entire data, then click on OK. Already we have given the location so that we don't need to give it again. So here we can see pivot table is asked and our chart which was under here. So we need to drag it to the upside and keep it next to the pivot table. So it will be easy to see the chart moving according to the values we're giving. Okay, right. So the chart is just near to the pivot table. And inside this, we need to create a bar plot using count of male and female. Is bar plot only. So select gender to the rows and gender to the values. So here the bar plot is ready. And I'm just removing this total and I'm going to resize the chart and I'm going to paste it just near to the pivot table. Okay, right, so the chart is ready now. This is called a bar chart. Then next question is show a tabular data of count of male and female in each district, which means this table should contain district and also gender, and the count of gender on each district should be displayed. So let's move to the answer. Click on here, give question number, and let's start by doing. So first we need to insert a pivot table. Go to pivot table, create a pivot table, and the table range contains our entire data. And location is already I have selected, so nothing to worry about it. And go to the top where the location where the pivot table is going to come in. And we are going to create a pivot table and we need gender, so we are giving gender in columns, and we need district, we are giving district to rows, and also we need the values, so it will be count only. Here it is count only. Okay, so here you can see the question that the tabular data of count of male and female in each district. You can see here females, males, and districts name. So in Ernakulam, the females, 37 students came for the training from Ernakulam. 30 male came from Ernakulam for the training, and only 2 males came from Wayanad for the training. And this is the result. Let's move to the 12th question. 12th question is, show the average score of female in Ernakulam district. Show the average score of female in Ernakulam district. So we need to show average score of female in Ernakulam district. Sorry, there is a mistake in question. Average reading or math should be specifically written. Reading. So I am giving reading. So there was a mistake. I was striking it now. Show the average reading score of female in Ernakulam district. This is our question, and we need to find solution for this question. So we are going to make a pivot table and go to insert pivot table from table or ranges. Give the entire data. So it will not be selected like that. From the top itself, we need to select the entire data. Then location is already given. Click on OK. And now move to the pivot table. And the question is to show average reading score of female in Ernakulam district. And we need district to the rows and gender to the columns and the reading score to the values. So here it is sum. We need to move it to average. So you can see now the average score of reading score of females in Ernakulam district is 35.43. This is the value. We can just highlight that value using a different color. I'm just highlighting it. Okay, this is the answer. Then, so it's clear how to create a pivot table and how to move the variables like this. Like this, we can change different variables, different data into the columns, rows, and values, and we can see very beautiful charts from the pivot table and pivot charts. So let's move to the last and final question, which is show the maximum score of male in each district. Same like that. Nothing to worry. Do the same process. And here also there is a mistake in question maximum. I'm giving math score. So show the maximum math score of male in each district. Go to down, click on here 13, and I'm going to select this. Control C. Let me see it will work or not. Control. Okay, yeah, it's working. So I just pasted the same pivot table from the top, and I'm going to change values. Changing here. I'm going to change here. I am removing the field and I need to insert math score, and it is asked in question it is asked that show the maximum math score of male in each district. Maximum math score of male. So we need to set the value field setting as maximum marks. So you can see Ernakulam. I'm just clearing that. Sorry, clear formats. Okay. So here you can see these are those datas. These are those males data, And here you can see 42. A guy from Palakkad has scored maximum marks in what? In math score. So it's clear. So like this we need to analyze the data. It's very easy to analyze the data like this way. So practice like this using some questions and make like these charts, like these tables, like these pivot tables, so you can see what's happening in the data clearly. Okay, then let's wind up this class.